Maria, congratulations. Obviously an emotional day for you. Talk me through how that was.
You know it's been emotional because you were the first one I cried with this morning. Pretty, like I said this morning, pretty surreal. Very lucky to have the opportunity today to play my 100th Test cap with such a great, amazing, elite group of girls, and I'm very lucky. Very few women get to experience what I get to do, so I feel very privileged tonight.
Obviously you didn't get to play all the game. Why? You obviously had some other girls out there earlier. What did you make of how the game started and how you line up?
Good. It was important to get a good score at the start, and then to try and spread the load through the remaining quarters, and that's what we did.
Phoenix, her first start.
What was her first start? Good. Got a bit of ball. She's young. She's enthusiastic. Had some good tips on the ball. That's one of her strengths.
What about Maria?
From both of them, and that was about shouldering some load today, and they did very well both. She shot, I think, 89%. She did well.
The one quarter was your Marie's 100th planned around playing one quarter. How did you factor in that milestone in what your game plan was?
So there were a couple of things. Maria had most of the Malawi game off as well. We had a rest day yesterday, so over 3 days Maria will have only done 2 quarters, and had we not put her out today, would have just been the one. So in preparation for a weekend, I was really keen to get, over the last 2 games, everybody on the court for some time, just to handle the ball and get back in the groove.
You didn't factor her 100 into the equation when you planned?
No. Thank you.
You want to look ahead to England now,
Yes.
perhaps some thoughts around what you're expecting from them, and what's the plan going to be?
Well, it's midday tomorrow, so there's not that much time, so there'll be a lot of recovery, hydration, food and sleep tonight. We'll have a short meeting in the morning, but there's not a great deal of time to turn around, and we'll have a little bit of footage between now and tomorrow's meeting.
So all the preparation's been done in advance?
Yes.
Maria, it's been quite difficult over the last couple of days not to let your mind drift to this weekend and what you might come up against.
Yeah, it's quite exciting really. Like I knew that this triple digit was coming up, but yeah, look, we're here to do a job, and winning's the only option for us really. And look, the girls are just feeling really good. There's a great vibe. We know that we've still got a long way to go, and we've got the right structures and methods in place. We've just got to make sure that we make the most of our, like Y said, recovery time, any time on court before we get on in real time out there, to be able to make the most of our opportunities and play the best netball that we can play, for not just for ourselves but for our country.
Maria, what's the way to combat the long levers of Sonia Bakloma should she suit up against you tomorrow?
Yeah, Sonia's, there's a reason why she's come back, and she's not here to play tiddlywinks. We know that she's here to really stamp her dominance, and not just myself but a lot of the other the rest of the shooters respect her as a player. So our ball speed, especially around that circle edge, we can play the aerial game with Malia and Bailey there as well, which isn't the type of shooting circle that we've had in the past. But just using our ball speed, our skill and our feet work, I know that we'll, once that falls into place, we'll dominate.
Why, what are you expecting with Jay Clark suiting up against Laura Langman tomorrow? That should be quite an interesting battle.
Yeah, it usually is when they play against each other. My money's on Laura.
Why?
She's a better player.
Your face lit up when Kenny mentioned England just before. For you personally, how do you feel right now, knowing that this is crunch time and you've done all the preparation to say?
Excited. It's not particularly about England though. I mean, it's been a long time since I was in England. So we're excited, and this is why we train.
Why a lot of us focus, I guess, on how the players are mentally going through this process, being 2 days out from hopefully a gold medal match. What's the pressure like on you as a coach?
I think most of the pressure is pressure you put on yourself. I approach these games relatively well planned from prior to the tournament starting. You have to adjust as things go on, and you always know that injuries or any other hiccups will change your planning, so it can't be too hard and fast. And in terms of my preparation, it's just making sure that I'm focused, I have a really good idea of what it is we're trying to do, and have given some detailed thought to possible plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D if necessary.
If you are successful and you manage to get the gold medal, would you consider staying on as Silver Ferns coach, or would you like to have it end on a high?
No, I'm going to make that decision on Monday, or sometime after Monday actually. I'm not even thinking about it at the moment.
Just one more question.
There were some pretty funny things that came out of last night's opportunity to meet with the fans and things like that, and why you expressed or you told a story about what you said to this team about having no fear when you chose them. So, Maria, how is this team feeling in terms of having no fear? Is this team feeling fearless at the moment? What is that like?
Yeah, Y and Vicky have. It's funny they. Y calls them budget team talks. They're not budget. They do get your heart pumping. And Vicky, she was in her prime last night. She loves to tell a good story. So please don't give her the microphone again, because she'll. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're feeling quite. Yeah, we are feeling fearless, but also there's just this aura in this team that I've definitely never felt. I mean, I've played in many teams before, and I've been in the Silver Ferns for a long time, but this feeling, we've just, yeah, we talk about how we've got each other's backs 100%, and you know, we try to be as relentless and as possible and positive, and make the most of wearing the dress and etc. etc. I'm just babbling on about stuff right now, but yeah, there's just this vibe that whatever the result is on Sunday, we know that we've done everything possible that we can to get to, if we make the grand final, to that point. To be able to perform the best netball that we can for ourselves, for Y, for Vicky. We've left no stone unturned. It's just one of those, I can't really describe it, but yeah, the aura is there. So whatever the result is, we know that we've given it a hundy, and you know, we're here to take names. You know, we're not here to, like I said before, winning's our only option, but if it doesn't go that way, we've done everything that we can.